Hello, Nicholas Burling here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to tell you about my dream job, or what might be my dream job. And you might be thinking, what? Didn't you just put out a video a couple weeks ago talking about the different businesses that you were starting? And you're right. So that's interlinked, and I just want to share with you the story about how this all came to pass. I just want to have a conversation around what our dreams in life look like. And for me, my dream in life is something that shifts as time goes on. So during my 20s, I was interested in traveling. I wanted to buy property. I wanted to learn how to do renovations, all of these sorts of things. And now that I'm in my 30s, I've had to think about what my goals are for this decade, because I've been setting my goals on a decade basis. Now, when I was traveling, you may have seen this video in the Rockies, I was thinking about what it was that I wanted to do with my life. And I mentioned this in my previous video where I talked about the different businesses that I was starting in order to accomplish the goal of doing what I love. So instead of focusing so much on how do I bring in money to pay bills and do all of this, obviously that's important. I still have to be able to do that, but I wanted to try to focus on doing the kind of work that I love to do. And that's what creating all of those businesses was about. It was finding the things that I love to do, figuring out how I can turn that into some sort of business and create the kind of work that I want, as well as making sure that I can work remotely and that I have flexible hours. So what that's led to is this opportunity where someone who'd been following me on social media for a very long time, Susan Braverman with the Flag Shop in Vancouver, reached out and noticed that I was looking for work, knew my background and what I stood for, and watched some of these videos. So hi Susan, you're probably watching this video. She reached out and thought that we would be a good fit to work together, and I'm really excited about the possibility of doing that. But also when we got into these conversations, I thought, I don't want to sacrifice doing the things that I love doing, because that was one of the reasons that I started trying to work for myself, started these ventures, and that's still something that I want to do. But she was able to tell me that I could do all of the things that I want to do within her company, within this position. I'd be able to work on my art and my LGBTQ2+ advocacy and all of these different things that I care about doing, and explore different possibilities for how we can work together, come up with new ideas. And I'm just really excited to be in that environment, to be working with someone who seems so enthusiastic and amazing, and who is so highly regarded within the community here. To have that position with that person and with the kinds of work that we're looking at doing together is something that I'm really excited for. And she had told me that I would be able to work remotely, and that would allow me to travel around and set my own hours so that I can continue doing some of this work for myself and in other avenues along with the work that I'm doing for her. So basically, the way it stands is it looks like my dream job. It looks like something that I'm really going to enjoy, and I'm so excited for that. I'm going to be starting on February 8th as it stands right now, and that's really exciting. I also just started doing some part-time work for the Rainbow Health Cooperative, so that's something that I'm also really interested in, and it's also a very flexible position, so I can work that in and out of everything else that I'm doing, and just having sort of a fluid schedule and doing all of these things that I love doing, and just sort of having fun with it, and allowing myself to believe that I am worthy of success. And I think I've talked in the past about how success for me doesn't mean money. It means helping people, it means being happy, and those are the kinds of the things that I focus on. So for me, this job is about trying to help people and trying to be happy. It's accomplishing hopefully both of those goals, and also maintaining these businesses where I'm doing the same sorts of things and doing that as I'm able to. I'm still going to be offering these kinds of services, but now I'll have more support behind me and more flexibility to be able to do things like that. So I think this is just a huge all-around opportunity, and I hope that it does end up being this amazing opportunity and this great job, because it certainly seems that way, and I'm really excited. Now, I'm also still doing my construction work. That's going to look a little different. Like I said before in previous videos, I'm working more on the management side of things, which means I'm going to be trying to hire people to take on parts of the job that I would have otherwise done myself. And the reason for that is that my body is no longer able to handle it. And also, with all of these other things going on, I don't have as much time to physically be on site doing that work. So I can take on more of a managerial role in that aspect. And I have some great people that I've started working with as well on some projects coming up this week. I'm going to have some great helpers on site. So this is also something that I'm not giving up on, and I'll be also interested to see how my relationships in the construction industry could help the Flag Shop, and we can work with construction companies with my knowledge of how to read site plans to figure out various projects together. So all of that to say that basically everything that I'm doing now is sort of interlinked. It's all seeming to be things that I love to do, and that's all I could really ask for, I think, at this point. But having a steady job benefits all of that. That's also something that's really exciting about working at a job as opposed to doing contract work. But they both have their ups and downs, and I'm not really experiencing the downs at the moment, which is a really nice place to be. Oh gosh, I just blabbed on for so long. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, it's late at night now. I gotta edit all this. Do I have to cut stuff out, or was I concise enough? Oh God, why do I do these so late at night? So a big shout out to the Rainbow Health Cooperative and the Flag Shop. I'm super excited to start working with you. I can't wait to start digging into projects, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do what I love. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to be kept updated on everything that's happening, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you click the bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. And until next time, have a great day.